Welcome to the T1 Life application. This short tour will guide you on how to use the app efficiently. First of all, I'll sign into the app using my Google account. If you are a new user, the app will prompt you with a few patient related questions, so you need to answer them carefully and accurately. Once you are successfully signed in and after receiving your doctor's approval to use the app, you will land on this page, the insulin dose prediction screen, which you will interact with most frequently, and you will be spending most of your time interacting with this screen only. This screen requires three inputs from you. The first one is your current meal items, the second one is your current blood glucose level, and the third one is your current meal type. You can add meal items by clicking on the search bar at the top. This will redirect you to a page where you can add, edit, or delete food items. For each food item you add, you will be asked to specify the quantity, which can be entered in decimal values as well. For example, I wish to add 2 pieces of 1.5 pieces of aloo paratha, and I wish to add 2 cups of cooked aloo palak. This floating button will show you all the added food items in your current meal, and you can click on it to see that. Now, going back to the previous screen, now you need to add your current blood glucose level and select your meal type. In case you skipped using the application for some insulin prediction in the past and took a dose manually, then you can use this past entry tab. You just need to select the date and time for that particular entry and mention all these details and click on the predict tab. In case you are making a new entry for current date and time, then just simply select the now tab. I am making a new entry, so I'll select the now tab and click on the predict button. This is just a warning page which suggests me that my current meal carbs are 25% more than my average meal. So in case I wish to make changes to my current meal, then I can cancel it, otherwise I can proceed. So I'm proceeding with this. So this is the predicted insulin dose on the screen, 2 units. Below the prediction you will find all the nutrient details for the meal. At the bottom of the screen you will be having two options, the accept button and the reject button. If the dose prediction is accurate, confirm it by clicking the accept button. If you believe the prediction is inaccurate, reject it and provide the accurate dose you intend to take. This is the complete flow for insulin dose prediction. So I believe the prediction is quite accurate, and I'll be taking this much quantity of insulin and I am accepting it. You can see the insulin got accepted and the food entries got deleted itself. Now we will be discussing about the second tab, which is the history tab. This is the tab where you can view all your previously taken insulin doses, your blood glucose levels, your carbs, everything will be mentioned here. Now moving on to the final tab where you feed all the activities, extra activities data, either from the past or some extra activities you are doing on a daily basis. For example, any physical activity data will go inside this exercises tab. You can select any exercise. You can select the date, start time and end time for it and submit it. In case you measured your blood glucose for some other part of the day, for example 2 hours after lunch, then you can mention it in this tab. In case you took some insulin dose as well, then you can mention it here. But one thing to keep in mind is that you don't need to log pre-meal blood glucose levels in this tab. Those will be handled by this tab automatically. If you are measuring your pre-meal blood glucose levels, then don't mention them here, because those will be handled here automatically. So that's it for the tour of this application. Thank you so much for patiently following this tour. We hope this guide helps you to make the most out of the T1 Life application.